welcome to the 2019 Chesapeake Rotary Christmas Parade, sponsored by Chesapeake Regional Healthcare. I'm Elizabeth Vaughn.
And I'm Karen Myers with Chesapeake Television, and welcome.
Yes, we're so excited to have you all here with us. It's finally here. It's Christmas again.
It is finally, and it's cold enough, so we're definitely in the spirit.
It's cold. We were surprised that they got here so quickly. So
yeah.
we're located right at City Hall. The parade started at Great Bridge Middle School, and they did not take very long to get here.
They did not. I think it's cold, and they're moving fast.
You can tell by my red nose.
Yes.
It is very cold out today.
It is.
So, Karen, this is a long-standing tradition, this parade.
It is. The parade has been going on for more than 30 years.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
And people start getting ready super early. That first chair out, if you drove around Great Bridge the week of Halloween.
Absolutely.
That first chair
Absolutely.
was out.
And some folks had even backed up their trucks to get ready.
Yep. And here we are. They started off for us every single year, the Chesapeake Police Department Motorcycle Unit.
The Chesapeake Motorcycle Unit provides traffic control and presence for various ceremonial and special events and large transportation load escorts on roadways. And if you didn't know it, the motorcycles are Harley-Davidson. They are 5 Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Yes, and 3 full-time riders make up the motorcycle unit, and 2 additional officers ride during special events. The unit has won and placed highly in numerous police motorcycle competitions.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You ride, don't you, Karen? Do you ride?
On the back.
On the back.
On occasion, but not in this weather.
No. Oh my gosh, no. That's super cold.
Mm-hmm.
So next up after this, we're going to have the Honor Guard, which we know them, we love them. They do a lot of work. They come out to city events, and they're a great way to start off this parade. Anytime, you see how close they come to us.
Yes,
Anytime we can get these flashing lights, it contributes to the Chesapeake Christmas feel so nicely.
And it's the one time I don't mind flashing blue lights behind me.
Good point.
Yeah, so.
Not that you have any experience in that whatsoever.
Oh, absolutely not. Of course not.
If you drive down Cedar Road throughout the holiday season, you're going to notice some really lovely lights that have been added to City Hall. We've got some snowflakes, some snowmen. So come on down and drive by, and we'd love to have you check it out. City Hall is looking really nice this season.
It is. It's really nice to get you in the mood to see the lights.
Absolutely.
And even the cool temperatures, even though it's very cold tonight, it sort of puts you in that mood for
It's
Christmas.
all part of it.
Absolutely.
It's all part of it. And here they come, the Police Honor Guard. They are official representatives of the police department for ceremonial events. They participate in parades like this one, flag presentations and honors, memorial services, funerals, and other functions as authorized by the Chief of Police. So there's our Honor Guard.
Yes. And this year's parade is sponsored by Chesapeake Regional Healthcare.
Yes. Chesapeake Regional Healthcare, and of course the entire parade is put on by the Chesapeake Rotary Club. So much work goes into getting this parade off the ground, getting it down the street.
Right.
I mean, they start planning it months ahead of time.
They
the Rotary
absolutely
Club.
do. And I do want to mention a special thank you to White's Nursery for the donation of these beautiful poinsettias that are in front of us.
They're beautiful, right? Definitely the flower of the season. So thank you, White's Nursery, for that. We really appreciate it. So Chesapeake Rotary Club President Grady Palmer is this year's, is the president of the Rotary Club, overseeing all the functions of the club itself. They do tons of charity work, so we welcome him here as well. And he's a great way to start off the parade.
Absolutely. And we should be seeing him shortly.
So the parade, I think we mentioned, it starts off at Great Bridge Middle.
Right.
Winds its way down Battlefield. So, I mean, imagine that. This is a big deal. They have to close down Battlefield and Cedar Road for these hours, and everybody's here. It doesn't even matter because everybody's here.
Is definitely lining the streets without a doubt.
Nobody seems to mind. What a beautiful community event that, you see those chairs lined out.
Absolutely.
Weeks ahead of time, nobody touches them, and they're just there. The car's parked. It's amazing. I think it really speaks to what Chesapeake is.
We were talking a little bit about the tradition of the parade. It's been around for more than 30 years, and I know my kids have been in the parade for different school events, and more than likely little Olivia one day will be in the parade.
Yeah, she's 2, so we got a minute. in it, but yes, I mean.
But it is
she's
such
going to be in it.
a tradition,
Yes.
and you know, even for people who are new to the city, I think it's such a small town event, you know. So absolutely, it shows that we are a city, but still have that small town feel.
Now the sponsors of the parade are coming up next. Chesapeake Regional Healthcare. President and CEO is Reese Jackson. We're going to see him coming up probably in that first car there. Mr. Jackson took the lead at Chesapeake Regional Healthcare in December of 2016. He oversees more than 2,100 employees, 600 clinicians at the hospital that was built by and for the community in 1976.
And I know Chesapeake Regional Healthcare is so involved in the community.
Yeah.
You know, you will see later in the parade the mobile mammogram.
Yes.
Bus will be coming through as well.
You know, we've done a lot of stories with Chesapeake Regional. Again, you know, that community connection. If you've ever watched Chesapeake television, which we hope you have,
we absolutely
do. You'll see a bunch of different stories. They have new equipment. They've got very impressive equipment for stroke, a brand new stroke unit. So lots of good stuff coming from your community hospital. They're really here to make sure that everybody stays healthy and safe.
Absolutely.
And that's Reese Jackson, the president and CEO of Chesapeake Regional Healthcare.
All right, rounding the corner. And following Mr. Jackson is Bishop Kim Brown, chair of the Chesapeake Hospital Authority. Bishop Brown serves as the chairman of the hospital board and is a senior pastor of Mount Lebanon Baptist Church, affectionately known as the Mount. And there he is. Bishop Kim Brown. In 2004, he was appointed to the Chesapeake Regional Medical Center's Board of Authority, and in 2008 and 2019, he was named chairman.
He's a busy man. We hear a lot about him around the community as well.
He does a lot for the community.
We're hearing from inside the truck that he is a fellow Spartan from NSU.
That's right. And here is the Chesapeake Regional Mobile Mammograph Unit. Chesapeake Regional Healthcare is a presenting sponsor, as we mentioned before, of this year's parade. And for more than 40 years, the employees of Chesapeake Regional Healthcare have cared for this community. The hospital was established here in 1976, thanks to a groundswell of community support and its founder, Dr. Donald Buckley.
A really important, I don't know, you can't even really call it a vehicle. It's the mobile hospital practically right there.
And you see this van all over the community.
You do.
Almost every day. I can honestly say that I see it.
And here we go, our first marching band, the Grassfield High School Marching Grizzlies, sponsored by Edward Jones Investments, directed by Dr. Donnie Allen and Mr. Ben Glosser. Oh, we love a marching band.
It's
let's
not a
listen
parade
in.
without it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's listen in.
Visual general effect, best color guard overall for the day. Grassfield High School Marching Grizzlies.
The Marching Grizzlies. I love a marching band. Well done.
That's right. And coming up is the Grand Marshal of the Parade, T-Shawn Johnson.
Yeah, T-Shane.
T-Shane. And he is sponsored by VFW Post 2894. Hike Across America's T-Shane Johnson has been hiking down the East Coast for the last 3 months from New York City on 9/11 to Jacksonville, Florida, ending just last week.
So he's been doing a lot of hiking.
Definitely, and some highlights from his past hike. 9/11 with first responders breaking the Guinness World Record, fastest 1 mile carrying 100-pound pack.
Oof.
That's pretty impressive.
And we're very appreciative of him as a veteran, and for, he did make Chesapeake a stop on his trip down the East Coast as he was on his hike across America, and we really enjoyed having him, and he helped us kind of open up a veteran facility that's right down here, not far from where we are now. It's over by the hospital. So we certainly appreciate him, as we do all veterans, and we really love the opportunity to tell them that. So
absolutely, and he is the Grand Marshal, of course, of this year's parade.
So that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
So we went New York down to Florida, and what I want to know is, did he hike back up here? Or did he fly? We're going to have to get with him afterwards.
About that.
T-Shane, we need to know.
And he is accompanied by his daughter, Charlie, and the veterans of, again, VFW Post 2894.
That's great. We thank them all for their service. And the Mayor's Commission on Veterans Affairs is coming up next with VFW Post 2894. Now, they serve as an advisory capacity to the mayor on issues related to the city, policies and laws which affect the 34,000 veterans living in the city of Chesapeake. The commission is accompanied by members of the veteran organizations located here in Chesapeake, like the VFW Post 2894, the Marine Corps League Detachment 853, the Fleet Reserve Association Branch 40, and the American Legion Post 280. They are all honored to mentor the youth, advocate for patriotism and honor, and help serve veterans, and continue to devote time and resources to help veterans succeed in communities. Very grateful to them.
And they are followed by the first citizen of Chesapeake, Robin Toll. And he is the 2019 first citizen of Chesapeake. And he is riding with his wife, Kathy, of 37 years. Proud to be grandparents to their first grandchild, Aurora Grace. What a beautiful name.
I love that name.
Robin is the founder and president of Toll Financial Group here in Chesapeake. He has more than 30 years of financial planning experience in Hampton Roads. While well known locally in financial matters, he is recognized nationally as the former Ask the Expert on Quicken.com's retirement website.
Ooh, a good guy to know then.
That's absolutely right. He's very active in the community. He is a Rotarian for more than 30 years, having served as president of the Rotary Club of Chesapeake in 2001.
Look at that car, too. We think the car may have stalled.
Oh, no. Okay.
Karen, we might have to go push it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Come on.
I'm ready.
Let's go. It didn't stall. It's just, showing off a little bit, because it's a really cool looking car. I don't know enough about cars to tell you what kind it is, but it looks impressive.
But it looks cool. That's all we need
classic,
to know. Absolutely.
Extra shiny. Our lights make it look really good too. All the stage looks made it look really nice.
Yes.
Ooh. So we are a little bit about our production here. We've got where we're sitting in front of us is our production truck. Chesapeake Television has a live production truck that we get to take to really fun events like this, and we are literally going live from the production truck.
Absolutely, and Chesapeake Television, we are newly branded. As a matter of fact, we are no longer WSCTV.
Yep.
We are just Chesapeake Television.
That's right. So we always hope that you will tune into us. We are the community station, and we're happy to serve you. All right, we got that car going.
Yes.
Next up is Congressman Bobby Scott. Congressman Scott has represented Virginia's 3rd Congressional District of the U.S. House of Reps since 1993. Prior to his service, he served 15 years in the General Assembly. He currently serves as the chairman of the Committee on Education and Labor. Congressman Bobby Scott.
And he is followed by the Virginia Marine Resource Commission, Virginia Marine Police. Virginia Marine Police is the law enforcement division of the Virginia Marine Resource Commission. The agency serves as stewards of the Commonwealth's marine and aquatic resources and protectors of its tidal waters and homelands.
When you live in a place like Chesapeake that is just literally covered in water.
Right, we are surrounded by water, so absolutely it comes in handy.
And they train excessively too, so they're always ready.
Right.
Wow, look at how decked out this next car is. Commissioner of the Revenue, Frank King. Frank King has served as the Commissioner of the Revenue. Well, he served in the office for 31 years and the last 3 years as the Commissioner. He lives in the Western Bridge part of our city, where there was another Christmas parade earlier this morning.
Yes, there was.
Here comes Mayor Rick West.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Mayor Rick West is coming up.
Yes, he is. Here comes Mayor Rick West. Dr. West has served the city of Chesapeake as council member, vice mayor, and was elected Chesapeake mayor in May of 2018.
There he is up there.
Yay. He is a lifelong resident of Chesapeake. Dr. West is a retired educator from the Chesapeake Public School System and a former middle school principal. He is accompanied by his lovely wife, Vicki, and their family in the following float. The entire West family wishes everyone a joyous holiday and a happy new year.
Hey, Mayor West. Wow, what a float.
Right.
That massive tractor.
Yes.
Look at that. A John Deere all decked out.
Oh, I know. Very shiny.
And he's got a lot of people on there with him. How exciting.
And a Christmas tree.
Do we think that's all the West family on there? All right, Mayor West. Wow.
Waving to the crowd.
And following Mayor West are the mayor's ambassadors. That's what that's who some of those folks are.
Okay.
Those are the school kids who work with the mayor. And now here is the city council. There they are. City council riding on that. What do we call that? A chopped off school bus? It looks like the top. Oh yeah, look. It's
yes.
Oh,
I think that's a good
amazing.
description.
Sponsored by Bassnut Land and Lawn, who I believe is the owner of that really cool school bus.
Wow, and look at the size of that wreath. It's a pretty big wreath.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So a few of the Chesapeake City Council members include Stephen Best Sr., Matt Hamill, Robert Ike, Dwight Parker, Debbie Ritter, Susan Vitale, Dr. Ella Ward, and Dr. Dietrich Hay could not make it, but we send our holiday wishes to them as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, is that the coolest school bus you've ever seen in your life?
Because it really is.
That's amazing. Wow. It's going to get chilly riding to school in the winter on that,
Absolutely.
Now, council member Ike is following in, wow, his decked out Jeep.
Okay.
Very impressive.
Yes.
That is Robert Ike.
Right, and coming behind him, I believe, is Police Chief Kelvin Wright.
Oh, everyone look alive.
Yes. Yes, there he is. Chief Kelvin Wright has served with Chesapeake Police since 1982. He was appointed to his position with the rank of colonel on April 1st, 2018. During this time, the department has grown to over 500 officers and employees.
You know, it's neat. They just recently opened a new precinct. They've had 5 precincts, and then just this past week opened up a new one, or broke ground on what will be the 6th precinct for a joint facility with the fire department down in southern Chesapeake.
That's exciting.
Really cool. Now we see the police SWAT team right there. Collateral duty unit comprised of several police officers assigned throughout the department. These highly trained and motivated officers respond to life-threatening, critical incidents in support of patrol first responders and investigative units. The SWAT team received training in precision long rifle operations, tactical explosive breaching, and tactical maritime operations. Really, really important folks that you want to have around, but you don't want to ever have to really see.
And they are followed by the Chesapeake Police Crisis Negotiators Team. The Crisis Negotiation Team consists of trained police negotiators and 2 police sergeants. The team responds to provide communication assistance during critical incidents throughout the city, as well as barricaded subjects and hostage situations. Again, you don't necessarily want to see them, but it's good to know they're there when you need them.
Yes, absolutely. There's the Marine Patrol. And again, we have a lot of waterways, an extensive waterway system. We need police officers who can respond on both land and sea, and that's exactly what we've got.
Absolutely. And here comes animal control.
Here come the puppies.
And a little puppy walking along the side.
That's a long walk for that little pup.
Right. The animal control operates the city's animal shelter, which can house 200 animals. Many are up for adoption,
Yes.
so be sure to check them out.
Chesapeake Police Crime Prevention Unit. Oh, look at it's McGruff. Oh no, is that McGruff?
That might be McGruff.
Oh, Scruff.
And Scruff.
I think that
there
one's
you go.
Scruff.
That one's Scruff.
There you
go.
Apologies. There's a big difference.
Absolutely.
McGruff is the older one. Scruff is the younger one. So they're crime dogs, and they're used to develop, support, and facilitate a comprehensive crime preventive program.
Right, and they're followed by Chesapeake Police Explorer Post 161.
Yep. So a lot of police units.
Absolutely.
To start us off.
And I don't think most people realize that. I know I didn't.
Right.
There really are a lot of different units involved in the
now
protection of our city.
went through
the Citizens Police Academy.
Citizens Police
yes,
Academy.
absolutely. And
so you really know about all this stuff.
well, I will tell you, I did learn that there was a lot more units than most people would think. So it's really quite fascinating. If you ever get a chance to do it, I would encourage anyone to do it. If you're a citizen, you certainly can do it.
And if you want more information, we did do a video on that. You can find that on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Chesapeake Television.
Absolutely, and you can find a lot of other videos there as well.
Yeah.
In particular, for the holiday, we have a couple programs that we air on our television station, and we have recently highlighted some holiday tips on shopping safety, pet safety, and again, you can find them on our station, our YouTube station.
And for more law enforcement, we've got the Sheriff's Department. Chesapeake Sheriff, we're gonna start with their honor guard right there. Their Chesapeake Sheriff's Office is tasked with operating the Chesapeake Correctional Center. And they're responsible for the security and safety of over 300,000 citizens entering the Chesapeake court buildings every year. So they are, you will see them positioned there if you ever have to go to court, maybe get like a marriage license or something. I won't jump to worse reasons why you might go to court, because of course that won't happen, but you will see the sheriff's deputies there keeping everybody safe and keeping everything moving smoothly.
Absolutely. And please welcome Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan. Sheriff O'Sullivan has served the city's sheriff's office since 1992. He was appointed sheriff in 2010 and elected in 2012. The sheriff's office inmate work crews save the city over $1 million every year.
Wow.
The fugitive apprehension unit arrests hundreds to make the city safe.
And they are followed by just one of the many nonprofit charities that the sheriff's office is involved in, Children Today and Leaders Tomorrow. That's been going on since 2010, and it's a leadership training, team building program for kids. Gives local children the skills and opportunities to fulfill their potential with some deputy mentors to guide them. And they recently got some money from the sale of a house at Homerama. They were the chosen charity for that.
And here is the school board bus. Some of our members: Victoria Prophet, Chairman; Colleen Leary, Vice Chairman; Samuel Boone Jr., Jeff Bunn, Patricia King, Thomas Mercer Sr., Harry Murphy, Christy Newcraig, Michael Woods. And they're all in a school bus. How appropriate is that?
I know, another school bus.
Sort of looks like an El Camino school bus.
Yes. Yes.
But it's
there
pretty
they are.
cool. There they are. Packed in together, keep them warm, hopefully.
Very well decorated, too. Those lights are great. Quick PSA, if you want to be a school bus driver, they are always looking.
Absolutely.
Chesapeake Public Schools always need school bus drivers. It's a great, flexible job, good benefits, and most of the school buses actually have the entire bus
which is a bus.
Yeah, it's not an open air. Next up, we've got the fire department.
Here's the color guard for the fire department. The Chesapeake Fire Department
There's Chief Elliott.
There's our chief, fire chief.
He's been fire chief since 2010 and has served with the fire department since 1974. There's over 400 members serving in the fire department. Firefighters, Sparky, and youth mentors will be walking in their firefighting gear alongside the following vehicles.
And here comes a lot of vehicles for the fire department.
I love it when they pull out the old cars.
The
it's so
1965 Mack Pumper.
Hey, with Sparky right there.
That's right.
Restoration was completed on that one in 2011 by members of the fire department, and it's used for parades and other special events. And how cool that we hold on to this so that we can, you know, kind of take a look back at what firefighting used to be, because boy, have we gone modern. This is Rescue 15, custom heavy rescue truck.
And that is followed by Engine 10, the newest fire truck in service this past September.
This one has 1,500 gallons per minute fire pumper. Engine 10 does. That's a lot of water.
Absolutely.
That is actually assigned to the Bowers Hill section of the city, which is getting a new fire station, which really should be open this spring.
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
It's already under construction.
Yes.
So that's where that one will be housed, in the new Bowers Hill station.
And I see the pink fire truck.
Yay, there it is.
Yes. A 2004 pumper that makes its way across the state, offering hope, encourage, and love to cancer victims and survivors, as well as their family members and friends.
We've got another classic coming up after the pink truck.
Yes.
That one with number 61 that you see back there is a hook and ladder truck. And it's been used in the city since it was a new truck.
Wow.
It was retired in '94. Wow.
All these folks waving.
That's a lot of gear to carry all along the parade route. Wow. I guess they're used to it.
All right, and I believe behind that is ladder 2. A 2019 ladder truck, so that's pretty new.
Yeah.
This 60-foot tiller is designed to navigate tight and narrow roads while delivering an advanced aerial that extends 107.
Wow.
And seats 5 firefighters. And this one that's assigned to the Portlock area of the city.
So that makes sense. It needs to be able to turn the tighter streets that they have up there in the Portlock area. That's great. Oh, and that's the one with the 2 drivers.
Right.
Had the second driver in the back.
Absolutely.
This one is Medic 10. Of course, EMS is also a big part of our fire department. And this one has both basic and advanced life support. And this one is also out there in the Bowers Hill section of the city. So that's interesting with the fire department that it's not just the firefighters. It's not just coming to put out the fires, but they also respond to medical emergencies.
Absolutely.
And that's that EMS.
Absolutely.
Some fire marshals in there. Well, they're excited.
That's right. Keep moving.
See, they don't have to walk. I mean, they did it right. They're not walking.
Absolutely.
Just right along.
Some more emergency management.
So emergency management is, it's very important with them. And of course, we in the communications department work with them a lot whenever there's a major weather incident. But they're also here for any man-made emergencies.
Absolutely.
And, they're just constantly planning. And a big part of them is the CERT team, the Community Emergency Response Team. And this is a partnership effort with emergency services and citizens of Chesapeake. So if you were ever interested in helping out when the city needs you most, CERT is a great opportunity to do so.
Absolutely.
They train citizens to teach and inform residents of the city to respond and assist during a disaster. And there's SWAT, the Southside Severe Weather Assistance Team.
The mission and purpose of SWAT is to help and reduce the burdens of local medical and emergency personnel by providing transportation assistance during natural and other disasters.
And there's Mr. and Miss Hickory. 2019-20 to 2020 school year, Mr. and Miss Hickory. Mr. Hickory is Josh Aguirre. He's a Boy Scout, 18-year-old senior. Miss Hickory is Miss Erin Maddox. Oh, sorry. Under the direction of Erin Maddox. Riley Emick. Sorry, Riley. An AP student, National Honor Society. International Thespian Honors. My goodness. Those are some smart kids.
And here's the Chesapeake Public School Nurse Association. These are great nurses serving the children of Chesapeake Public Schools every day to ensure that they are safe and healthy while in the learning environment.
I still remember my nurse from elementary school.
Did you have to go see her a lot?
I mean, not a lot, but she was amazing. You know,
Absolutely.
She was just friendly, and she was almost like a mom at school. You know, they're really important. And I feel like we forget about that job a lot. You know, we talked about the school bus drivers. We know teachers, of course, principals. But we need to talk more about those nurses. They do such great work.
Yes, they do. They absolutely do.
Our kids are there all day long. So, again, Chesapeake Public Schools is always looking to fill more positions, whether it be for teachers, nurses, custodian folks.
Right, and
lots
go to
of
CPS
stuff. Go to
website,
cpschools.com and see what they've got coming. So, where we are at, the parade turns towards City Hall, and then they loop around. So where we're facing, we're looking at the fire trucks leaving, going back to work. Somebody's gotta head back to work.
And here comes another band, the Western Branch High School Marching Bands. Let's check them out.
Sponsored by the Dragus Companies. Directed by Ann Dunn. Drum majors Cameron Tucker, Braxton Bates.
Football games and attend away games. They recently won second place high school band grand elimination in Norfolk. Color guard captain is Santina Paul. Color guard tech is Mackenzie Balance. Percussion tech is Ethan Cagle.
The Chesapeake Council PTA, serving as the first line support for 46 local units in Chesapeake, including one Montessori school. Karen, I was with the PTA this morning. They had their reflections ceremony. It was amazing. It's a great opportunity that the PTA puts on that allows kids to really show off their artistic talent. I was a judge for the film category.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. There was arts, there was photography, dancing, music. So the PTA really does everything it can to support our kids in our schools.
That's great.
And to make our schools as good as they possibly can be. It really goes hand in hand with the school administration.
And speaking of schools, Cedar Road Elementary is coming up the road. The Cedar Road Elementary Chorus and Handbell Choir is made up of 4th and 5th grade students who have a deep love for music. This group meets before and after school to prepare music that they perform throughout the community.
Home of the Dolphins.
That's right. That looks like a nice warm outfit.
yeah, I wouldn't want it during the 4th of July parade.
No,
but
maybe not.
I mean, pretty nice for now.
Definitely.
All right, Karen, here we go. You grew up in South. Oh, this is still Cedar Road.
Oh, okay.
I was getting excited. It's coming. The Dolphins. That's a great float.
Oh, cute. Little kids. What energy, to have that energy.
Oh my gosh. I know, and this is the end of the parade. I mean, they've been walking for a while now.
Maybe they're going to get some hot chocolate at the Great Bridge Rec
Oh,
Center
I hope
afterwards.
so.
I do too.
Go get some hot chocolate,
Absolutely.
kids.
That's a lot of kids.
It is. I know, that's pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm tossing to the South Norfolk born and raised gal right here with me. Go ahead. I feel like you got to take it away.
Let's talk about the South Norfolk Ruritans. The South Norfolk Ruritan is a civic service organization that promotes community, supports South Norfolk schools with scholarships and other help, and takes care of Lakeside Park beautification.
And that is a beautiful park.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Once a year, we take on painting and improving a home in South Norfolk. We put on the South Norfolk Ruritan Craft Fest, and with Sheriff O'Sullivan, the Great American Food Fest, is what they say.
Yeah. You had me at a Crab Fest.
I know, right?
I'm all right with that. Thank you, Ruritans, for all you do in the community.
Absolutely.
A lot of great work. And a very impressive float, too.
Yes, it is.
This really is such a military community.
It is.
We can never thank them enough.
No, we cannot.
Cedar Road Christian Academy is coming up next. They're a nonprofit preschool, elementary school, and after-school program serving the families of Hampton Roads, a ministry of Rise Church on Cedar Road with over 180 students. Rise Church believes in leaving a legacy for Hampton Roads. This means partnering with families to ensure the next generation is not only academically excellent, but respectful and compassionate as well. We can get behind that.
Absolutely, and behind them is SEAT, Southeastern Association of Trail Riders. We saw these horses earlier before the parade.
The horses!
Their mission is to increase interest and educate the public of the recreational benefits of horses and trail riding in Virginia and North Carolina, and to promote safe and responsible trail riding. SEAT organizes various trail rides and competitions for the benefit of all horse enthusiasts. The club assists in the maintenance of existing trails and the creation of new trails, abiding by the philosophy of leave no trace.
I'm sorry, but they have glitter and light up leg warmers, and I'm going to need to get some.
You're
I'm
very jealous,
very
right?
jealous.
Anything that glitters.
Anything that glitters. And then, of course, you know, the hardest job of the entire parade, following right behind the horses.
And he's doing a great job.
They drew the short straw. Willow Creek Retirement Community is a place to enjoy home-cooked meals, game night, or quiet evening with family and friends. It's where you always feel comfortable, safe, and secure. At Willow Creek Gracious Retirement Living, the management team lives on site and are available 24 hours a day. And their food is truly made from scratch and served right to your table, along with a smile from their friendly staff. That sounds pretty nice.
It absolutely does.
Taking note. How early can I retire? Because that sounds delightful.
I know, right? Howard Hanna Real Estate Company. The float entitled A New Home for the Holidays has a lighted igloo home for sale.
I see what they did there.
Howard Hanna is waiting to sell you your dream home or help you sell your home. Howard Hanna serves all of Hampton Roads. And I think an igloo is appropriate for tonight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it really is. I also see the Grinch back there. It's making me nervous. He's coming this way,
no.
and I don't know. Makes me nervous. Oh, they're penguins. Oh, igloo, penguins.
Okay.
We're connecting the dots for you
slow,
at
but
home.
We get there eventually.
Yes, we get there eventually. The cold weather, I think, has slowed us down a little bit. And that's a very impressive float. You know, you don't.
It is.
That takes some time and effort to put in. That's more than just hopping on a pickup truck.
Trying to determine what it's made of.
Well, hopefully not actual real ice. It's not that cold.
Well, yeah.
All right, everyone. We have got the mayor and his wife here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
My pleasure. Yeah, what a great time.
How was your trip from the middle school?
It was absolutely wonderful. It really was. Just to see all those people here and to see the celebrating this time of year and this city. It's just who we are.
What's your favorite part about this? You've been in it as mayor for what, a couple years now?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
Well, it takes a lot of preparation. It does.
Yes.
Getting the float, getting people organized and coordinated to getting here and all that stuff. But when you see those faces on the side looking at you and waving and
They love it.
oh yeah, they love it.
love it.
It's just love back and forth.
Now, you're not really a cold weather guy. I feel
No.
like this is what I'm getting from you. Are
Sure.
you okay? Are you ready for some hot cocoa, hot cider?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially up there when you're up there.
But actually, the adrenaline, you don't feel the cold up
Right.
there. It's just that it's before and after.
Yes.
Like right now. But before that, it was,
right now.
it was fine. My lips are.
Well, Vicki, Mr. Mayor, we'll let y'all get
Thank you.
inside, get warmed up. Thank you so much for stopping
It's
to
our
say
pleasure.
hi.
We'll can't wait to get back and see some of the rest of the parade.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So thank you. That was Mr. Rick West, our mayor.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And his wife, Vicki. Glad they could stop by. Now, let's see what we've got. Oh, another homemade float. Look at that.
That is so cute. It's a little train.
Very impressive. Keys Drumline is a homeschool enrichment program that comes alongside homeschool families offering fine arts and academic classes to supplement their home education. Keys meets at Centerpoint Community Church in Chesapeake 2 days a week. And this is the Keys Drumline, made up of middle and high school students.
Chesapeake. Their aim is to be a highly competitive team playing baseball the right way and to develop kids that are exceptional players.
Okay, they are followed by the 9U Evo Shield Canes Baseball. It's a nonprofit organization based in Chesapeake. Their aim is to be highly competitive team playing baseball the right way and to develop kids that are exceptional players, exhibit excellent attitudes, and excel in the classroom.
Chesapeake has a strong history of producing some pretty impressive baseball players.
Yes, we do.
So we could be seeing some future major leaguers right here.
Definitely. They have the energy, that's for sure.
They sure do. And cheering them along and competing on in their own right is the Hampton Roads Royal Cheer. They're a competitive cheer program conducted in a positive and uplifting atmosphere. They compete under the Impact Cheer program, a division of Fellowship of Christian Cheerleading.
There they go.
Another great float coming up here.
Yes.
Plenty of lights.
I see the banner that says Frozen. I think that's appropriate.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's Princess Anna and Elsa and Olaf. I live in a house with a 2-year-old, so I can sing every word of every song if you'd like for me to, Karen.
Let it go.
I could. Oh,
No, I mean, let it go.
oh my gosh. You have never been that quick. I'm so impressed. Well,
Wait
the
a minute,
reason
that's a little insulting, but I'm just going to let that slide.
The reason that we have Frozen here is the Hickory Parents Association of Theater and Hickory Theater Department will be presenting Frozen December 13th, 14th, and 15th. The high school theater department receives zero funding from the city or state, and all money is raised from fundraising and ticket sales. Sounds like I'm going to have to bring the 2-year-old to this production of Frozen.
Yeah, absolutely.
December 13th, 14th, and 15th.
And here are the Hickory High School Hawk cheerleaders. The 2019-2020 team consists of 34 young ladies coached by Rachel Ayers. The students' responsibility are to spread school cheer and to support their sports team.
Love a good cheerleaders, followed by Hickory High School Marching Hawks, sponsored by Mr. Jim Subs, directed by Crystal Cox and Baron Maskew. The middle school director is KJ Stafford and Zach Brooksby. Let's take a listen.
Cooperative Circus regular. This past year, the band won the JMU Parade of Champions. This year won several Grand Champion awards. The band recently returned to the Bands of America circuit and participated in finals. The Marching Hawks are proud to share the parade with the Hickory High Middle School 8th grade band members. Sorry, holiday cheer.
Hickory High School Marching Hawks. Oh, I love a good marching band.
I do too.
Were you in marching band?
No, I was not.
Oh
my
gosh.
son was.
I was drum major, not to brag.
Okay.
But yeah, I was leader of the band.
Well, how about that?
I know.
I am not shocked.
Yeah, I know. Right? Never turned down an opportunity to be in the spotlight. I love how they add lights to their instruments.
Oh yeah,
though.
definitely.
I mean, that's
Makes them
really
more
fun.
festive.
Yeah.
That's a lot of band members there.
Yeah, Hickory's a big one. My husband was actually in that marching band. He went to Hickory.
Okay. And the Hampton Roads Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol joining us this year for the 4th time, and led by their color guard is Hampton Roads Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol. Part of the U.S. Air Force Auxiliary Civil Air Patrol's primary missions include cadet programs for youths 12 to 17 years old and adult members ages 18 plus, offering education in aviation, cybersecurity, emergency services such as disaster relief and aerospace.
It's great training for them. And it's Butts Road Primary School. These amazing second graders are spreading holiday cheer with the arrangement of various songs and carols. They want to wish everyone a very happy holiday season. And they really went all out with their float. It was built all by volunteers and students. Very nice.
Looks like they have a lot of those students on the float.
Yeah, hopefully they're not too cold. Looks like they've got some blankets
Well,
there.
they're huddled together pretty good too. I'm sure that's some mom and dads following behind.
All right. Oh, some more lights coming up. They're my favorite. My favorite floats have all the lights. The lights and, again, the glitter.
And the big old giant candy cane, of course. Chesapeake Parks Recreation and Tourism Department offers numerous recreation and leisure opportunities and events throughout the city, as well as more than 70 picture parks. Did you know we had like 70 parks?
70 parks.
We
Isn't that
absolutely
amazing?
do. We have more than that. The department is dedicated to providing a wide variety of healthy, wholesome, and culturally diverse activities and programming to its citizens, as well as preserves, maintains, cleans, and beautifies the city parks, recreational facilities as well.
And they do a great job at keeping the public aware of all the events and happenings that they have. If you don't follow them on Facebook, they're a great follow. Every week they do something called Chesapeake.
Yes, I've seen it.
Where they take a look at some of the upcoming events, and it's a really, really great follow.
And they do a lot of events.
Now, of course, you take a little bit more of a somber note to look at the Chesapeake 9/11 Memorial Float, presented by the Expanded Public Art Committee. It's intended to never forget those who perished on 9/11 and to honor those who rose in service to assist in the search and recovery efforts and to pay tribute to those who protect and defend our country in the ongoing war against terrorism. This float is themed I'll Be Home for Christmas, and the Southside Crew baseball team is walking with the 9/11 float.
Chesapeake area senior bus. This 22-passenger motor coach is assigned to the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Department and has a wide variety of uses, including senior club trips, daytime outings, shuttle service, and citywide events and city tours.
And it's got a great wrap on it. You see our love sign right there. You see some of the parks on the side.
And there they go.
Next up, Chesapeake Counts. Did you know, Karen, 2020 is census year. So every 10 years, as is noted in the Constitution, we have our census. We need to count everybody. It's a complete count committee. Another fun fact, for every person who does not take the census in Chesapeake, we lose as much as $20,000 in federal funding for over a decade.
That's amazing and so important
to take that census. You'll start seeing more stuff about it, especially in March. March is really when you're going to get an invitation to take it, and this go around, you're going to be able to take it online. So starting in March, look out for that census. They also had Delta Sigma Theta walking along with them.
And we'll be hearing more about that shortly.
Absolutely.
And here are the Khedive Shrine Camaro unit. I want one of those. They ride so kids can walk. The unit is led by Captain Ashley Martin. The Khedive Shrine supports over 21 Shriners hospitals that specialize in pediatric care. Their motto is, "No man stands as tall as when he stoops to help a child."
Oh, I love that. You see their commercials this time of year too, so they're doing lots of great work. Chesapeake Public Works. I love this group. Public Works line striping vehicle is an open back style vehicle. The cab will have a driver, a co-pilot, and the back will be decorated with city employees and their families. And that, I mean, you gotta love Public Works. They are the kind of the front line, you know.
Absolutely, out there on the
painting the lines on the streets, patching potholes, picking up your trash.
Getting rid of the streets, cleaning the streets during the snow.
That's right. Lots of important work by the Public Works Department. Thank you all.
And we have a little dog running up behind.
Who's this pup? Hi. Hi, pup. I think the health department
is
next.
I think so. The Chesapeake Health Department is dedicated to preventing illness, promoting healthy lifestyles, and protecting the environment for all of the citizens of Chesapeake. Their mission is to make Chesapeake the healthiest city in the Commonwealth. From vaccines to rabies control and baby care, and the Chesapeake Health Department helps keep our city and our families safe and strong.
Yeah, they do a lot of work. Their offices are over by the hospital, appropriately enough, and they do a lot of great work throughout our community.
And there's the baby caravan.
Coming up next, Hickory Ridge Community Church and Academy. The Hickory Ridge Community Church Awana Club meets on Wednesdays for kids 2 years old through 6th grade. It's a super fun time. They play games, sing songs, and learn the Word of God. Hickory Ridge Academy and Early Learning Center is a Christian academy for babies 6 weeks old up through 8th grade. They provide before and after school care for Chesapeake and Moyock schools.
There they are. And there's the Awana Club, which is part of the church.
And you see some service members on the back of that float again. Definitely thank them for their service.
You hear the music.
Oh my goodness, the Girl Scouts are coming.
Yes, they are. Troop 267. The float has a cookie and candy theme. Imagine that. This will remind us to buy our cookies from a Girl Scout. I personally do not need a reminder.
No, I never.
It's on my calendar.
Literally never need a reminder. They usually start right around my birthday, like the second week of January usually. And what a lot of people don't realize is that money does actually stay local for the girls locally, and it allows them to do a lot of service projects. So really, I consider it my civic duty to eat as many Girl Scout cookies as I possibly can.
And you know what? If you need some help, let me know. But I also wanted to mention again that this year's parade is being sponsored by Chesapeake Regional Healthcare.
Yes.
So we're very grateful for them for helping put this together, this parade this evening.
We have quite a big setup, as you can see. You probably saw when that Girl Scout float was going along, one of the lights went out back here. Something got dark, so I know our guys are taking a look at that to see what happened. But the good thing is, most of these floats have a ton of lights. Because it's a Christmas parade.
So there's a lot of lights out there. So we will not be in the dark,
we'll
without a doubt.
Anyway.
Absolutely
yes.
not.
Yes. Oh, it looks like we got the lights back.
Yay.
Good. So we're going to head back to the parade here in just a few seconds because it keeps on coming. This parade has over 100 floats.
Yes, it does.
Over 100
Yes,
groups
it does.
have asked to be in this parade, and it's obviously popular, and you got to apply really early. I mean, they start planning this parade in like the end of the summer.
Yeah, I was going to say months ahead of time. It literally takes months to put it together.
And here we have the Fishermen's Association. Great Bridge Fishermen's Association is a family fishing club, of course, located in Chesapeake. There's over 100 family memberships. And they are active in the community. They do Wish a Fish. Have you ever heard of that? Wish a Fish?
I have
love
not.
that. Toys for Tots, surf fishing clinics for youth.
Well, here comes the Hampton Roads Can-Am Spiders. And it's not an actual spider. It's a group of three-wheeled motorcycle enthusiasts in the Hampton Roads area sharing the love of riding.
Now, that's a motorcycle I could handle.
I agree with you.
Like, you're basically lounging.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
That extra wheel makes me feel a little bit better, too.
Yeah. In fact, I think I might need one.
Yes, and I have to say, coming up behind them, if you allow me to say, as an alumni of Oscar Smith High School, here are the Marching Tigers, sponsored by Duck Donuts, directed by Mr. Jack Elgin, head drum major Samantha Foley, assistant drum major Aaliyah Freeman.
Your alma mater, sponsored by Duck Donuts?
Hello, yeah.
I mean, it's all coming together.
I think it makes sense. I'm just saying.
Marching Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Now, this impressive vehicle right here, TAC RV, is the #1 RV dealership located in Moyock. They know the kind of freedom and adventure you're looking for, so they're proud to carry a complete selection of towable RVs.
And I will tell you, RVs today are, if you've been in one recently, quite impressive.
That's my kind of camping. None of this like tent nonsense.
I think it's called glamping. That would be
glamping.
Yes. So
that
I'm up for that.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. I need a kitchenette, maybe a couch. Maybe
Some
a
even have
bed.
little fireplaces. So
Oh
it's pretty.
my gosh,
pretty.
that's
It's like
what
a
I'm
home away
talking
from
about.
home on wheels.
Yes.
And here are the Shining Stars Dance Academy, home of the Galaxy Dancers, offers ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, contemporary, and acro from 18 months up.
Oh wow, 18 months. I could get Olivia on that.
I was getting ready to say.
I mean,
They take pride in providing a fun, non-competitive, confident building atmosphere through small class sizes and individualized attention while offering proper technique and terminology. The studio is in their 4th year of business and invite you to visit them in their new home on North Bountiful Boulevard. They're always taking registrations.
good to know. You know, I always learn about a new business at this parade, and I love that. We love supporting local businesses.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Really cool float, too.
Mm-hmm. Little Snoopy there.
Coming up behind them, we see some pups. The Chesapeake Humane Society. They support homeless and underserved animals of Chesapeake by providing low-cost veterinary services, including spay and neuter. They provide dental cleanings, soft tissue surgeries, and vaccination services. And they offer financial assistance to shelter animals and pets at risk of surrender and immediate medical need. We love the Humane Society. I mean, how can you not?
Absolutely. And I think I see a giant bowling pin.
Oh my goodness.
It has to be AMF Chesapeake Lanes. They are representing 6 of the local bowling centers in the area. And if you can become a part of a league, throw your own party there, have a good time bowling with family and friends. And did you know you can even reserve your lane ahead of time online?
Are you a bumper girl or no bumper girl?
Well, I probably should have bumpers.
Yeah, I need
I'm just going to say, if I want to knock any pins down, that is.
Yes, same. We'll have to work on that. Military Vehicle Preservation Society of Tidewater. They've been around since 1992, actively dedicated to the preservation of historic military vehicles from every conflict since World War I to present day. It's a great way for all of us to be able to pay tribute to the servicemen and women who operate them.
Right.
It's wild seeing those vehicles in person.
Mm-hmm.
They're just incredible.
Knights of Columbus, All Saints Assembly, 2185. Knights of Columbus are part of a worldwide Catholic brotherhood established in 1882 by Father Michael McGivney in New Haven, Connecticut. The principles of the Knights of Columbus are charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. 2 councils and an assembly here in Chesapeake provide support to numerous local, national, and international charitable efforts.
Great little Santa Maria float there.
In Chesapeake, they are based out of the parishes of Prince of Peace on Cedar Road and St. Stephen Martyr on South Battlefield Boulevard.
The 4-H Livestock Club is up next with another very impressive tractor. We've got a lot of cool tractors in this parade. The 4-H mission is to stimulate members' personal growth and development, to have fun while learning practical life skills, to develop leadership, and to be responsible citizens. They're open to all youth, ages 5 to 18. They have clubs, camps, school programs. What I'm wondering is, are we going to see any goats or sheep or, you know, don't they play, they're like raise livestock? You can see that I'm from New Jersey. I don't understand what I think you're
right. I think you're right.
I'm working on learning the lingo.
I don't think they brought them to the parade, but I think they do that.
A very impressive float.
Absolutely.
Oh, look, there are.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. A little piggy. Is that a piggy?
Oh.
I'm going to need them to swing around so I can go say hi.
Gotta love the tractor.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. Those tires are taller than the adults walking by them. Looks like a functioning chimney.
Yes, it does. It looks very warm.
This is one of the most impressive floats so far, I think. Very interesting.
Now let's see who's coming up behind the 4-H.
What's happening?
Oh, we got a quick visitor.
Yes.
Can we check it out? Look.
This is Avery.
Hi.
Hi,
We're not on
Avery.
camera. Can I get the shot?
just wait till you see.
In a second, we're going to see you on. There we go.
Look, there you are. Hi. Avery is one of the many kids enjoying the parade today. Are you cold? You freezing yet? No, she's warm.
She has a little cute ears.
It's nothing for her.
Look straight ahead, Avery. Wave everybody.
Can you wave?
Thanks for coming, Avery. Oh, what this is all about.
Oh,
The kids
absolutely.
love
You gotta
this.
the kids are a big part
And
of what makes this so much fun.
They know who is in Chesapeake and who's coming. Santa.
That's right.
He's coming.
He's
Now,
not far behind.
the 75711 U Dirtbags Baseball.
Oh, I wanted to say that.
I know. I stole it. It's too much fun. They're a travel baseball team out of Chesapeake. These boys are ages either 10 or 11, and they're under the leadership of Coach Mike Caudell, Andrew Benyo, and Matt Fisher. Dirtbag baseball.
Gosh, man, those shirts say dirtbags. How cool.
I want one.
You want one of those shirts, don't you?
I know, yeah. I know I'm not a boy 10 or 11 years old, but maybe I can join the team.
That's great. Indian River High School Marching Braves coming up behind, sponsored by Priority Auto Group Director Miss Jordan Harris, Drum Major Kaylee Music.
Wow, is that the most perfect last name? Kaylee Music? Let's take a listen. All right, it doesn't feel like soccer weather, but Chesapeake United Soccer Club is still here representing. They provide an environment for all players to learn, develop, compete, and enjoy a rewarding soccer experience. They offer rec play for kids 8 to 19, an academy program for ages 3 to 7, and a top soccer program for players with disabilities. There's the soccer ball.
That's
I was about to say.
And they're wearing pants, so it's they're not wearing the soccer shorts.
Right.
All right. Hugo Owens Middle School is a local middle school led by Mr. Quentin Hicks. The school's student council is walking in this parade and led by Miss Kelsey Copez. As always, Hugo, you know.
Hugo, you know. I don't know if that's how they say it, but that's how I heard it.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, and they made their own banners. I love that.
Oh. You have to love that the kids come out to support their schools. It's
that is really
so
neat.
cool.
You don't see that in many parades. And that's a really nice touch to this community parade.
Yes, it is.
Crossroads Fuel.
Now that's an old truck.
Yeah, it is.
How cool is that? Again, I'm like you, I don't know.
We're being told it's an F-150. I can either confirm that or I don't know.
It was a Chevy,
oh, wow.
I think.
See, they're giving us bad information.
I think they're messing with us.
We're just going to read from the script.
It's a cool truck.
They continue to provide old-fashioned customer service with quality fuel products throughout Virginia and North Carolina. In the parade is the third and fourth generation family driving the original 64 fuel oil tank truck. That's what that was.
Here are the Unlimited Dance Dynamics. Fulfill your love for dance with dance classes from Unlimited Dance Dynamics, Inc. Located in the heart of Great Bridge, they offer hands-on dance instruction in a wide range of styles. They will gladly work with aspiring dancers starting at age 2. So I'm thinking Olivia can sign up.
Yeah, but I want to do that.
Okay.
Look, doesn't that look like fun? I want to do that. Mother-daughter dance crew.
There you go. Owned and operated by Bailey Williams and Suzanne Ortiz. Seen here is the dynamic competition team who would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Dance on. Are you practicing here?
I am. Thankfully, the camera can't see. It's a great way to keep warm.
Absolutely.
Down the parade route.
Really.
You might as well be dancing.
I might join in there.
Yeah. We've got more baseball coming up next. The Virginia Chaos 12U travel baseball team. They instill good sportsmanship, how to reach goals utilizing teamwork, and a good base of family ethics.
There's the Chaos shirts.
That has to be a very appropriate name for a children's sports team of any kind. It's like when they try to get the preschoolers out there playing an organized sport. I mean, Chaos is exactly what it is.
Here's the Hot Rod
Cafe.
Has home-cooked delicious food in this 1950s decorated restaurant. Enjoy good food and friendship at the family-owned business. They are located at the corner of Mount Pleasant Road and Centerville Turnpike, and they are sporting several Hot Rods Tonight eye candy for Christmas.
They're very impressive. Have you ever eaten there? Have you ever eaten at Hot Rodders?
I believe I have.
Oh my gosh, they had this great Hawaiian chicken burger thing. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And cool cars to look at.
I know. I do know sometimes they'll have the cars out in the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah. Centerville Marina coming up next. Forget the sleigh ride. How about a boat ride?
That sounds good.
Yes. Take this boat home for the holidays. Centerville Marina is reminding you that boating season is right around the corner. Oh, thank you for that reminder, because it's really cold out, and that's what I'm going to think about. Centerville can help you find the right boat to fit your family's needs.
Little kids dancing on the boat.
Now, the Centerville Bridge might be closed, but all those businesses along Centerville Turnpike are still open.
Yes, they are.
They're all still open, so definitely go and visit them. And that bridge should be open before the winter's over.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Chesapeake Little League is a 100% volunteer-run nonprofit baseball and softball organization. They offer programs for children 4 to 16, as well as Challenger for mentally and physically handicapped players of all ages. They serve most of the city of Chesapeake and play with other Little Leagues in Suffolk and in Portsmouth. Their fields are located off Great Bridge Boulevard behind Crestwood Intermediate School. Come play ball with Little League.
Love those decorations on the tires. Those are so cool. The Seventh-day Adventist Church is coming up next. They minister to the community by providing food, clothing, and the Word of God, and support the Chesapeake City Jail. They also feed the homeless at the Judeo-Christian Outreach. Seventh-day Adventists have a burden to share the Three Angels message. So a lot of community work done by all of these groups, the faith-based groups, the nonprofits. I mean, it really, this parade gives such a good vision as to what Chesapeake is, and it truly is a tight community. We all help each other out.
Definitely. Here is the Crescent Bay Pony Club. We have some ponies coming up.
Yay!
Crescent Bay Pony Club is an international organization, part of the Old Dominion region and the United States Pony Club. The club consists of 25 young members from 7 to 25, and the Horse Master group of beyond 25. Our riders participate in dressage. I won't even pronounce that. And a lot of show jumping and eventing and games. The most important part of being in a pony club is learning to be a partner with your horse in the horse management side of the house. They hope to see you soon at some of their events.
So they're called the Pony Club, but those are some full-fledged horses. Look at that. That white horse is huge. And the cleanup crew is having a blast. I mean, you gotta have fun with that.
It's a tough job when somebody's got to do it.
Absolutely. Keep those streets clean. Pack 48 is definitely grateful to the cleaner-uppers as they follow the horses. Pack 48 meets at Great Bridge United Methodist Church for over 40 years. The pack meets Wednesday nights at the church and is open to boys and girls. Pack 48.
right. One of your favorite restaurants is coming up soon, right after them.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. A very impressive float.
They're in a boat, a nice boat.
That is a nice boat. It really makes me miss summer.
I know.
Oh.
Think warm thoughts.
Yes, warm thoughts. I tell you what would warm me up right now. A burrito.
Burrito?
Burrito Perdido. Fresh, organic Mexican cuisine. Located not far from where we are, down Cedar Road. They make delicious burritos, tacos, nachos, salads. I have tried every single one of them.
Oh, my goodness, look, they're wearing the little, oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Very festive, very colorful, very delicious. I don't see them throwing out burritos.
I was going to say.
We're going to have to talk to them about that.
Well, they might have had, and they just ran out by the time they got to you.
That would be a tease.
But they're just up the street. In Great Bridge Presbyterian Church. Bridge to Worship is thrilled to participate in the Chesapeake Christmas Parade for the 3rd year. The mission of GBPC is to share Christ's love and equip God's people. What better time to do than Christmas? Great Bridge Presbyterian Church wishes you a Merry Christmas and invites you to join them in worship Sunday mornings at 8:15, 9:30, and 11 o'clock.
You might catch me at the 11 o'clock. Way in the back.
Way in the back.
But check this out. We're going to take a listen. The band at Great Bridge Presbyterian Church is awesome, and they love to rock it out. So
all right.
Let's take a listen and see what they're playing. Very nice.
Yes.
That's a rockin' Christmas if I ever heard one. Look at that suit.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. We've got another pack of Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts here, 340. They meet in the Great Bridge Hickory area. You know, going along with that Think Warm Girl Scout camp is very fun. I went to Girl Scout camp as a young Girl Scout. And we have lots of camps. Actually, the Outback, the Girl Scouts headquarters, right down the street here on Cedar Road.
Right.
It's beautiful. Lots of acres and a walkway. Really
Absolutely. Obelisk is a nonprofit organization that hosts a resource website, CAST, Chesapeake Area Shelter Team, and the Burford House Transitional Program for the Homeless Women. This year's president is Sam Howard, vice president is Karen Gaughan, and second vice president is Terry Anderson. The Obelisk mission is transforming lives. We strive to make our community a better place in which to live while supporting the homeless and underprivileged. And as you know, we have a recently opened day center for the homeless right here in Chesapeake.
Yep, right here in Chesapeake. You know, we like to think it doesn't happen here in Chesapeake, but there are homeless, and thankfully we have these incredible services to help them out.
Right, and CAST is great. It operates this time of the year where it is really cold, like it is tonight.
The Great Bridge Crew Club, celebrating over 20 years of competition, showcasing its 8th to 12th grade rowers. This gives them an opportunity to experience the sport of rowing and build a strong team bond. Sometimes you'll see them early in the morning.
I was going to say.
On the canal.
They get up very early.
Very early.
And get out there and they practice before the sun comes up.
Yes.
And the Wildcat Booster Club, Great Bridge football team. The mission of the Wildcat Booster Club is to ensure the success of the Great Bridge football program by providing the best equipment, facilities, programs, meals, and activities for our student athletes, coaches, and parents. Players and coaches will be marching with the float.
they've literally got a movie screen. A movie screen and recliners on their float. Now that's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you.
They did it right.
Man,
That's great.
Best seat in the house.
Next up, we've got the Great Bridge High School Marching Wildcats, sponsored by Great Bridge Shopping Center, directed by Mr. Drew Ross, drum majors Emily Saintsing and Nick Oliphant. Let's take a listen. Was the Great Bridge Marching Wildcats.
It's always great to see several different high school bands participating in the parade.
Yes.
Tidewater Broncos are coming up behind the band enthusiasts with Bronco vehicles that range from 1966 to 1996. This group does a wide range of community activities and charity events to benefit many charities in the Hampton Roads area. They're such cool vehicles.
They are very neat. And the fact that this is a Tidewater Bronco Club leads me to believe that they're all Broncos.
Nothing get past you. But it is interesting though when you see a lot of these clubs and these vehicles how well the vehicles are maintained.
Yes,
they really spend a lot of time and energy keeping them maintained.
We hear ya. Looks like a monster truck.
Yes.
Now the Great Bridge Hickory YMCA, here for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility, and perhaps an hour on the elliptical.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, they got them working out there on the float. Yeah.
They offer a lot of programs for kids too, so definitely worth checking them out. And you can see the glow coming down the street of none other than Dominion Energy.
That's right. Of course, we all know Dominion Energy is an electric utility company providing power to our community.
Yes. Now, I actually recently got to speak with Benita Harris and on an episode of Peak Life and learned a lot of interesting things that they do. They, have energy audit opportunities where they'll come into your house and help you realize why your energy bill is so high, because you're leaving stuff plugged in, or you're not like caulking your windows.
Right.
Stuff's leaking out, so that HVAC system uses a lot of energy. And they also have a really great Troop to Energy Jobs program, so they work very hard to hire our veterans after they come back. They're always looking for extra work, and they put a lot of effort into making sure that they have a job. And we certainly appreciate that.
Absolutely. You can go to their website and get tips for summer cooling tips as well as heating in the winter.
Yep. Sandy's Tender Care Preschool is a state licensed daycare in business since '92. They serve children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. The mission of the daycare is to provide high-quality child care services. I love that shirt.
It's got glitter.
It does.
Lots of glitter.
And some of the kids in the float. I hope they have layers on.
Back in tonight's parade, 101, which is Bright Green.
They all went with the red theme.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody's
Ready
wearing
for
red.
the holidays. Bright Marine, family-owned and operated boat dealership and service shop right here in Great Bridge, selling brand new Wellcraft, Four Winds, and jet boats. From the owners, Melissa and Kevin Wright, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all, and thank you for your continued support.
Okay, who are those characters? Go.
Oh, let's see. Mickey Mouse, Snoopy.
Paw Patrol is the first one. I want to say it's Chase. I'll have to ask my nephew.
Okay.
And then, of course, Olaf. The big, huge snowman, it's Olaf.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to sit you down and show you some movies.
Yes, I have to confess I'm probably one of the only person probably you know
The
who
only
has not
person
seen.
who hasn't seen Frozen? Someone. Oh, we are getting word that Santa has been spotted. He is in Chesapeake, and he is
Oh.
not far. Very exciting. We'll see him
That is
soon.
exciting.
Extreme Off-Road and Accessories is the premier 4x4 shop in Hampton Roads, specializing in lift kits and custom wheels and tires. I'm surprised my husband hasn't found this one for me yet. I hope he's not watching this part. Oh, look at the light-up wheels, though. That's
Oh,
pretty
wow,
neat.
that is quite impressive.
I'm going to show up to work on Monday with lights on my
Okay.
RAV wheels.
On your RAV.
Yeah. They are over in Greenbrier off of Professional Place. So go say hello. Go see them.
A lot of vehicles. Okay, Great Bridge Free Will Baptist Church, Great Bridge Christian Academy, and Great Bridge Christian Early Childhood Center exists for the glory of God. Great Bridge Church is a place to connect and worship the Lord with weekly services, small groups, Awana and student programs. Great Bridge Christian Academy and Early Childhood Center desires to educate the future servant leaders in the community with a biblically based curriculum, exciting extracurricular activities, and a family-like environment.
Great Bridge Free Will Baptist Church. Great Bridge Free Will
Looks like they also went with the I'll Be Home for Christmas theme.
Yes.
Exists for the glory of God. Great Bridge Church is a place to connect and worship the Lord with weekly services, small groups, Awana, and student programs. Great Bridge
You know, I'm always amazed at how many units are in the parade, just the participation and the various degree of different businesses and community organizations.
Yep.
It just is a lot for the city and you know, the community.
It's great participation, and again, it really shows that this is the city that cares. We care about each other and lifting everybody up and, you know, providing services. It's a great thing to see. That's a cool car.
Absolutely. Looks like there's a little bit of a military theme as well.
yes. Coming up is always one of my favorites, the Triple R Ranch. They're Southern Virginia's premier residential summer camp and retreat facility, offering horsemanship, archery, climbing walls, laser tag, an escape room, and much more. In the summer, they offer week-long overnight and day camps for age 7 to 14. And they hire over 60 college and high school staff, which is really nice for this area. In the fall, winter, and spring, they welcome a variety of different guest groups. There's that archery we were talking about. Have you ever done archery?
You know, I have not.
Oh, I used to at Girl Scout camp.
Did you?
And I know
Okay.
sometimes the Girl Scouts will go to Triple R. So really fun. They offer trail rides, horseback riding lessons. check them out at rranch.org.
And they have been around for many years.
Many years, yeah.
You gotta love the little bow on the horse.
I love it. Quality Contracting is closely following the horses who are doing a little dance.
I think they are.
Doing something
yes.
impressive. I don't know.
Quality Contracting is a Class A electrical and HVAC contractor serving all of the Hampton Roads area. Most of their employees are Great Bridge residents, excited to be a part of this tradition that they're attended this year, the parade. The group includes employees, their children, festive lights, and music.
Now, it's cold, everyone, but what you see back there is not real snow.
It's
you see?
not.
It's not.
But it's definitely cold enough to be.
It feels like it.
I believe it is.
Yes. I feel like the horses are doing like a synchronized, I don't know, routine of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we'd like to recognize the show crew.
It's always fun to see the horses with the lights and the festive blankets.
The horses are taking the opportunity to be in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Got a horse traffic jam here.
Okay, did you notice the glitter in that one horse's, the tail that's coming around?
Oh my gosh. It probably matches my glitter boots. Really fun. Thank you, Triple R Ranch. Very impressive show from the horses. So, and as we mentioned, Quality Contracting, here they come. Not surprisingly, an impressively built float, as we would expect from Quality Contracting. Is that bubbles or fake snow?
I think it's snow. I think it's the snow.
Yes, they're leaving a trail of snow behind. Now, Mount Pleasant Farms. It's a family-owned orchard and store located over there on Mount Pleasant Road. They're open year-round, and they sell free-range brown eggs from their own chickens. They have a variety of you-pick fruits on the farm, from strawberries in the spring to fresh peaches and apples in the summer from their orchard. Fall is pick-your-own-pumpkin time. They have a kid-friendly petting zoo, along with a large play area for the kids. It's a very fun little spot.
Tiffany Duncan Foundation. The Tiffany Duncan Foundation began after their daughter Tiffany lost her battle with pediatric brain cancer in 2013. Tiffany was a Great Bridge High School 2011 graduate and every year attended the parade with her friends. They've continued this tradition with family and friends in memory of Tiffany to spread joy to all of the children.
It's an incredible story, and they're in it every year, and they always do a really, really great job.
Right.
Like, they really come out with a float and do a great job to honor Tiffany. It's great to see.
Great.
Oak Grove United Methodist Church and Preschool. That's the big, beautiful white church on the corner of Battlefield and Kempsville in Great Bridge. The church has a history dating back to 1770. They offer a rich worship experience in both traditional and contemporary settings. They participate in many mission outreaches, including they host CAST, which we saw earlier with the Abalist. They offer a free Wednesday night community dinner, Christmas in the Grove, Vacation Bible School, lots of other activities.
Deep Creek Wrestling Club. Check out the Deep Creek Wrestling Club. These wrestlers are comfortable in the spotlight. No stage is too big or too small for the Deep Creek Wrestling Club.
I love it.
If you are looking to join an amazing wrestling club that develops students, athletes on and off the mat, please join us after school Tuesday and Thursday for grades K through 5th and Monday for club strength, conditioning, and competitions. Go Creek.
Yeah.
They're very enthusiastic. Deep Creek High School Marching Hornets, sponsored by Lawrence Pharmacy, Director Debbie Beck, instructional staff Ernie Stokes, drum majors Ebony Chamberlain and Jordan Howard. Let's take a listen.
They have a passion to succeed together, learn from experiences, communication, and celebrate their accomplishments. The band program is the most traveled organization at Deep Creek High School and regularly enjoys success in competitions and parades, representing their school and community in a positive light. During the 2018-19 academic year, the band program at Deep Creek High School was represented at a total of 32 public performances, receiving superior ratings at state and national levels.
Deep Creek Marching Hornets.
Go Hornets.
That truck directly behind them is Lawrence Pharmacy trailer. They are the Deep Creek sponsors. All right, coming up next, we've got Copeland Mills School of the Arts Dance Magic.
The Copeland Mills School of the Arts is under the direction of Wendy Queen. These dancers are in the Dance Magic Performing Arts Company. Copeland Mills dancers have performed in Disney World for 28 years. They have performed in the opening number of the Miss America Parade in Atlantic City, featured dancers within pop singer Aaron Carter, Charles Perry, Kendall Schmidt, and more.
Let's see a little bit of their performance.
All right.
Karen, I spot someone very, very important coming up behind.
Could it be
Oh my gosh, I think it's the big guy himself.
Santa?
Santa!
I think there are a lot of little ones who are lining the streets who have been waiting for this moment.
This really, really kicks off the Christmas season, you know, as soon as, it kicks
No
off.
pun
Yeah,
intended.
thank you. Perfect timing. But truly now, I mean, the holiday season is here.
Absolutely. And, you know, again, we talk about how cold the weather is, but it sort of has put us into the spirit, you know?
Absolutely. And you know, this has been an amazing parade. We've been so happy to be here with everybody, bringing this to you from Chesapeake Television.
A little bit of a moment there.
Sorry,
You found somebody there on the streets that you recognize.
Yeah, we are so appreciative to everyone. Oh, this is Olivia. I found her. She's mine. The Chesapeake Rotary Christmas Parade. Lots of work by the Rotary Club to make this happen.
Absolutely.
Sponsored by Chesapeake Regional Healthcare. And we want to send a thank you to all the people who help our production here. This is definitely a big undertaking.
Right.
The folks back in the truck, thank you guys for making making all this happen. It's
all of our team members who we work with.
We love being here, and we really hope that you will see Chesapeake Television as your community resource for information, education, and maybe sometimes some entertainment.
No, absolutely. We have several programs that are new, some that we continue to produce that feature like city services, initiatives, events. So please check us out, Chesapeake Television.
Cox Channel 48, Verizon Channel 43, and online, cityofchesapeake.net/TV. Now, we will be posting this parade to our YouTube page as well, youtube.com/Chesapeake Television, so you'll be able to share it with family and friends, and we certainly hope that you will.
Right.
Check out some other programming while you're there.
Absolutely. And again, we'll be airing the parade throughout the month of December, so to continue to get yourself into the Christmas spirit.
Just keep it on loop. Keep watching it, especially with the bands. I'm telling you,
right.
I would listen to those marching bands all season long.
Right. And you know, with going to the YouTube page, definitely. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Who is that?
I see Santa.
I see Santa.
Oh, on a very impressive float. Santa is here.
Oh, look at the little kids.
Santa's in Chesapeake.
Yes. And you know what that means? It is officially the holiday season.
It is officially Christmas. Absolutely. There he is.
Oh.
So again, we want to thank you all for tuning in. That's all we've got. That's the parade, ladies and gentlemen. The Santa Claus is always the one who ends it for us. So we want to thank you all for tuning in. And we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And we'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody.
So much.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
You wave bye-bye.